Okay, we got ourselves one. We have... That didn't take near as long as last time, but this one will be first run long-range intergalactic heavy mine layer. Normally the ones that have a whole bunch of mouthful stuff are just complete gibberish, like their word salad, like medical battle cruiser with that's orbital, and I'm like, no. I'm trying to get one. I always try to get one that makes some semblance of sense, and that's harder than you may think. This didn't take near as long this time. I just kept going, and eventually I found one that intrigued me. So, heavy mine layer. Let's go. Alright, the 20 minutes is most assuredly up with this. Once again, I'm gonna level with you. I did the 20-minute sketch. I'm gonna put it up right here using my mystical YouTube editing powers. And I did that in 20 minutes. And my new little sketch pad that's even small to where I don't have a lot of room to work to make it a little more challenging. And as soon as I got done with that, I got interrupted and I wasn't able to do it for the rest of the day. In fact, I'm not even sure I'm going to have this done by Friday. I may put it up Sunday, or I might save it for Monday. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm going to try to get it out by Friday, though. I'm recording this on Thursday night. But I got done with it. Got done with the sketch. Everything is ready to go, but then I was unable to do it, so I'm stretched for time. But I assure you that I did not draw any more in 20 minutes. I didn't do anything else but just drop my sketch pad and run and do something I thought I had to do. So, I'm going to go ahead and get a timer right now. Say, Google actually has a pretty amazing timer, and I'm going to set it. I believe I was tinkering with the idea of it being about, 3 hours for a larger ship, but I've changed my mind on that. I think I'm going to keep it to 2 hours, mainly because I'm stretched for time, and also because I don't want to be so wiggly with the challenge. I have this amount of time. If I decide to make a colossal ship, then I might give myself a lot more time, but this isn't that much bigger than the Quiet Intellect, I believe is what I decided to call the other one, the Explorer. But this isn't that big, and it's actually a lot simpler shape. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it at 2 hours, and I'm going to go ahead and start that right now. Well, pencils down again. I'm disappointed in a few things, not too much, but first of all, this is actually a 3-hour speed build. And there's quite a few reasons for that. A, the size of the ship was quite a bit bigger, and some of the shapes were a little more complex, to where it simply took longer. And B, about the 1 hour 30 mark, things started to slow down like crazy with the game, and I'm not exactly sure why. I think a bunch of different NPC faction stuff happened, and it just bogged the game down like crazy, as well as doing it with OBS, to where it just slowed to a crawl, to where I was kind of disappointed with not meeting my timeline. But so this is a 3-hour one. I just kind of said, I'm not going to make it, let's make this a 3-hour one. And I did. And I made it. I'm not as pleased as I was with the Explorer, but I do like this one. Didn't quite live up to my sketch. And it is rough on certain details because of the slowdown. Placing blocks towards the end, like once I start getting around here, placing blocks became excruciating to do. Like, it took me 10 minutes to do these right here. Just those simple things took me 10 minutes. To where I just kind of was like, okay, fine. But I do like the different little details and stuff to it. But yeah, first run, long range, intergalactic, heavy Minelayer. Quite a mouthful, but it works. So, if you have any ideas for a ship type, if you'd like me to do a certain ship type in a certain amount of time, and you don't want me to use a random one, you just want to be like, here's an idea, do this, go ahead and shout that in the comments below. And see, I'm already getting slowed down. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But then, if you like this, if you like the little details, like I do like this. I kind of got inspired by my computer fans for this. A few other things to where it really looks like some sort of weird cargo thing more than it does a mine layer, but it does. The idea is that the mines, and yes, there isn't any interior. Even with 3 hours, I couldn't really get done with the interior. Once again, I barely got done in 3 hours. It was kind of nutty. So, it's pretty much just a shell with a little bit of thrusters and some capacitors. If I want to, I can come back to it and fix it. But if you liked me cranking out another one for you, hit the like button. And as always, with the nut on your way out.